Exorcist Legion VR first came out in 2018. Now it has been remastered with PSVR2 features and controls added to the game, but does this title still hold up? I'll give you my opinion in just a second, but before I do, I'd like to remind you guys to like and subscribe. Exorcist Legion VR is essentially a small collection of 5 short experiences with some gameplay elements. You are a detective investigating a series of cases that have paranormal and demonic elements to them. The majority of the game is just interacting with things, trying to trigger an event to progress through the scenario. You are armed with an exorcist kit containing a lamp, a spray, a crucifix, and holy water capsules that are used in the most fun elements of the story. Each scenario has an artifact puzzle that can be completed as well, which you will need to figure out if you are seeking the gold trophy for each level and the platinum trophy for the game. As a scary title, I will say the horror elements still hold up pretty well. The creepy environments still work, and there are little jump scares and fear tactics that are still quite effective, even though graphically this game feels a little dated. The game mechanics are good but not perfect. Sometimes things don't seem to trigger when they should, kind of like the hitbox for things you were interacting with might be just a little too small. I did get stuck in my first playthrough of the second scenario once because I triggered a wall to appear, but I got stuck on the wrong side of it. It did require me to close the game and restart the level, but it wasn't that big of an inconvenience. Considering that this was originally a PSVR1 game played with Move controllers, I feel like they have done a great job upgrading this title to smooth locomotion and turning. Haptics have been added as well, and the game plays smoothly. This game does, however, still feel like a collection of short tech demos, like many of the VR games in 2018 did. This game launched for $30 US. If you're viewing this title as 5 short experiences, you're really only paying $6 per chapter, which isn't bad, even considering that they are dated, early VR experiences with outdated graphics. Unfortunately, this is a $30 title though, and this game feels a bit overpriced when compared to other titles in that price range. Each experience takes 15 to 20 minutes to complete, meaning the entire experience can be completed pretty easily in 2 to 2.5 hours. Replay value is only for trophy collecting, as the chapters are very guided and linear experiences. The game has value for horror fans, fans of the Exorcist franchise, or as a game to show to people who are new to VR that you want to scare. However, for a person who is experienced with VR, who is looking for a quality VR game with some depth, you might be disappointed with this. As a horror fan myself, I think this game is worth a purchase when it goes on sale, feeling like it's worth about $15 to $20 max. Okay, now it's your turn. Are you planning on grabbing this game, or are you going to wait for a sale, or pass on it completely? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and game on.